The Girl Who Drank the Moon is a sweet story with themes of love and sadness. There is an abundance of adventure, twists and turns, magic, evil, and philosophical moments provided by an endearing swamp monster. I am a fan of fantasy and magic. Thanks, Harry Potter. So this book was right up my alley. Early on in the story, we are introduced to a town that offers infants to an evil witch. In order to protect the village from even more catastrophe than they already face, mothers must let go of their sweet babies. The reader soon learns that town officials believe there is no witch at all, and they lie to the villagers in order to maintain compliance. The village is not a happy place. A dense fog fills the air, and a lingering feeling of sadness engulfs everyone. The author explains that the town leaders themselves live in a saddened haze, the clouds of grief numbing their senses and dampening their minds. The latest baby that is thrown into the depressing forest is saved by the kind witch who saves every baby placed in the clearing. This baby, however, is accidentally fed moonlight. Moonlight in magics, a term created by the author, the baby, leaving the old witch to care for her. Luna, the baby witch, begins to grow and, as with most children, has no discipline and begins to cause chaos with her magic. Goats grew wings and eggs turned into muffins when Luna was around. The older witch decides to halt Luna's magic until her 13th birthday, leaving Luna unaware of her own magic. However, this spell does not do well for the old witch, as she will perish once Luna fully develops her magic. With the looming fact that at some point the reader will have to say goodbye to the kind old witch, the gray clouds that fill the village also fill the reader's heart. The characters of the village also have their own storyline that eventually ties into the witch's plot. One young man wants to discover the truth about the witch and begins an investigation that gives him sorrow, literal scars, success, and the love of his life. The young man crosses paths with Luna's mom, who is locked in an enclosure because she has gone mad from the loss of her daughter. No one takes her cries seriously, as she knows her daughter is still alive. "She is here" is written on paper birds that include a map of Luna's location. Soon, the madwoman develops her own magical powers and plans her escape to find her daughter. I'm going to leave my summary of the story there in order to avoid too many spoilers. While there is no time period mentioned in the story, it is easy to imagine the setting hundreds or thousands of years ago. Luna could be a child plucked right out of modern times, though. She has a temper and offers sass to her friends and family. Other characters mentioned in the book have traits that can be defined as afraid, ambitious, inquisitive, and fearless. Luna is adventurous and headstrong. I consider myself a fairly avid reader. Now, with that being said, I was unable to predict a major revelation regarding a certain character. Perhaps if I had read the book a bit slower and paused throughout to digest the craft of the book, I would have seen that plot twist coming. Instead, I gobbled up the book in a matter of days and did not have time to fully prepare myself for the interesting turn of events. The book is not entirely fast-paced, which allows for character development, depressing imagery, and relationships to form. The author deals with the death of characters in a dignified way, which results in little to no tears, thankfully. My wish is for a prequel of the story. The story would do well to have a more in-depth history of the old witch's past. This could be a fun assignment for students to create the prequel. I would recommend The Girl Who Drank the Moon, and I even feel inclined to check out more books by Kelly Barnhill.